Hey folks, it's Dr. Mike and I'm here to tell you about our new website, postrehab.com. Yeah, it's the same name we've used for the last 12 years, but we've updated the website. Now, I'm not the greatest guy with regard to internet marketing and all that kind of stuff, but we decided we wanted to make a facelift and an upgrade to our website to make it easier for you, medical exercise professionals, number one, to get information on our certifications. The medical exercise specialist, which we've offered now for 25 years, and it's the first certification for medical exercise professionals. There's another group out there that are telling you that their medical exercise specialist is the first one. And folks, I have to tell you, we started this in 1994. We did our first course in Washington, D.C. in July of 1994. And since then, we've trained medical exercise specialists on 6 continents around the world. Along with that, we offer our post-rehab conditioning specialist certification and also our MEPD certification. So what we've learned over the last 25 years are all the do's and don'ts with regard to educating medical exercise professionals, as well as all the do's and don'ts in helping you build your medical exercise training practices. So with postrehab.com, or the new postrehab.com, we're really dedicating ourselves to helping you, our medical exercise specialists, post-rehab conditioning specialists, and medical exercise program directors, build strong and profitable practices regardless of the setting you're in. Over the last 25 years, folks, we've seen everything with regard to where medical exercise specialists and post-rehab conditioning specialists and medical exercise program directors have built their practices. They built them in health clubs, in YMCAs, in physical therapy clinics, in chiropractic offices, in hospital-based health centers. They've also built them by going to clients' homes. And over the 25 years, we've helped our MESs build those practices. So what we want to do now is share those resources and information with you to help you build your practice. The need for medical exercise trainings will continue to grow over the next 2 decades. But what we want to see are more of our MESs and PRCSs and MEPDs owning their own facilities rather than being employees in health clubs. I think that's going to lend itself to building a stronger and more stable profession. And that's what we want, a profession in the long run. When we started this back in 1994, I never had an idea that in 2019, we'd have MESs on 6 continents around the world. Well, it's happened, and it's happened because of the great work you've done. So please go over to postrehab.com. We've given it a facelift. We've made it a lot easier to get around and get information. And give me just a second, I'll tell you a little bit more about this site. If you would, go to the Workshops tab at the top of the page. And when you hit that tab, there'll be a drop-down menu. And if you would, hit the 5th item on the drop-down menu, and it's MedicsPro 360. Now, MedicsPro 360 is a community we've developed for our MESs, PRCSs, and MEPDs. We realize for many of you, you're out there on your own. You're the lone ranger in your community. You're the only trainer talking about post-rehab and medical exercise, and you're trying to get more information and more education in medical exercise training and post-rehab. You don't really want to do a lot more with fitness and general fitness and personal training. So what we've done, we've put together a community for you. It's an online community where we provide additional webinars and resources, and even an online community, actually a place where you can go in, like a Facebook page, where you can go in and communicate with other medical exercise specialists and post-rehab conditioning specialists and MEPDs around the world. Because I realize for a lot of you, you're on your own. You took the MES course. It gave you all the information you needed and all the knowledge and skill to go out there and manage medical conditions with exercise, but you're on your own. You want to talk to other MESs and PRCSs and MEPDs sometime to find out what they're doing, what's working for them and what's not working for them. So we've set up this community, MedicsPro 360. If you would, go over to postrehab.com. As I said before, you'll find it under the Workshops tab. We also have another resource that we are making available to you because we want to see you build strong and profitable practices. Folks, I have to be quite honest with you. Over the last 25 years, I've met many of you in person at our on-site workshops. I've gotten to know all of you via email, and the work you guys have done is amazing. You've bridged the gap between healthcare and fitness effectively. You've communicated well with medical professionals and you develop referral relationships with them. You've produced outcomes with your clients. And most importantly, now many in the medical community are starting to say, hey, we need that medical exercise specialist in our facility. And folks, as many of you know, there are a couple of knockoffs out there now using our name. And the only reason they did that is because of the great work you guys have done, the real medical exercise specialists have done over the last 25 years. And yes, We've been doing this for 25 years. We're the first medical exercise specialist and medical exercise training and post-rehab certification out there, even though this other group that's a lot bigger than us says so. And that's because you guys have done such great work. They wanted to imitate you based off the education that you've gotten. So thank you for all the great work you've done. But again, check us out at MedicsPro 360 by going over to postrehab.com. Now, as I said before, we have another resource available to you. It's a free ebook that we've put together over the last few years. We published it about 2 years ago, and now we're making it available free to all of you out there that are medical exercise professionals looking to build your own practice and effectively communicating with medical professionals to get more referrals and obviously to build a more profitable practice. So when you get to the website, go to the resources tab across the top, click the resources tab, and there's a drop down menu here, and you'll see a tab that says medical exercise training ebook. Click that link and it'll take you to a page where you can actually download an ebook. It's a 77-page ebook, and I wrote this ebook based on the 101 most common questions I've gotten from you, our MESs, PRCSs, and MEPDs over the last 25 years with regard to how to build a strong and profitable medical exercise training practice. It's not about training principles, what to do with the client. It's really about building the practice. How do you communicate with doctors, therapists, and chiropractors? How do you get in to make that first presentation? How much do you charge the medical exercise training client? More importantly, when the client is coming in and they're a fitness client, how do you now determine if they're a medical exercise client? What's the criteria for that? We even talk about insurance billing. We talk about marketing concepts with regard to what other MESs have done around the world. So this is a free ebook. It's 77 pages. And again, it's the 101 most common questions regarding marketing, practice development, charging, the whole 9 yards with regard to how to build your medical exercise training practice. And it's available for you 100% free. So if you go over to postrehab.com, as I said before, look across the top of the page there for the resources, hit the drop down menu, go to medical exercise training ebook, and you can download it for free. Now, with that, please make sure you put in your email address because we also have done a series of videos. That's right, we've done 101 videos, a video for each tip where yours truly talks about how to implement these tips or guidelines or little tidbits that you can use to build a stronger medical exercise training practice. And when we say stronger, you're getting referrals, but also it's profitable. You're actually making money off this. And there's nothing wrong with making money as a medical exercise professional as long as you're doing it honestly, ethically, and you're producing the outcomes. So our goal now at postrehab.com is not necessarily to certify more medical exercise professionals. Our goal now is to help our existing MESs, PRCSs, and MEPDs build strong and profitable practices. And you guys, as I said, have done a great job. The need for this will continue to grow over the next 2 decades as the baby boomers, folks like me, need more medical exercise training services, and we want to see you do well. So again, thank you for all the support you've given us over the last 25 years. Thank you for being the real medical exercise specialist. And hopefully we look forward to seeing you at postrehab.com or in our MedicsPro 360 community. And please make sure you get over and download this ebook. We also have a podcast available now, and we're going to do more things with our medical exercise specialist blog, again, to help you get more information to build your medical exercise training practice. So thanks again for watching. Best wishes to you. And again, we hopefully will see you at postrehab.com. All the best, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.